All right, second part of Tuesday Tactic is how to bail on a front squat. Luckily that weight is in the front of you. Now, because that weight is in the front of you, oftentimes we find those elbows drop, core gets nice and relaxed, and then the bar comes downward, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to bail on this should you need to. You do not need a partner for the front squat. You should be able to do it on your own. Now, the first thing that we want to make sure is when we do step out, the floor around us is clear. We don't want that bar falling and then ricocheting off of something and it coming back and hitting you. So the first thing that we want to make sure is that all of that space on both sides of the bar are nice and clear. That's the first thing that we want to do. Second is in the movement itself, we want to really make sure that those elbows stay nice and high, even at the bottom position. The elbows up, the barbell is sitting on our shoulders, which creates this rack position. The more the elbows are up, the more of a rack position, the harder it is for that bar to roll downwards, which then puts a lot more pressure on that core rather than it just being a leg position. So I'm going to show you that when I get to the bottom of the position, it gets really heavy, or I'm coming up, what do I do in terms of bailing out on that position? So I'm going to go ahead and bring those hands on the outside, bring them into my shoulders, elbows nice and upward, creating that front rack position. In that squat, okay, from here, keeping those elbows up, pushing those hips back and down, knees out. Now when I get to that bottom position, and let's say I'm coming up and I'm like, oh, I can't. All I do is let the bar go in front of me, okay? What I'm doing is letting go, elbows come back, I gently push the bar down right in front, and now the bar is onto the ground. Once it's there, we can either clean it back up, two people can lift it, or we remove some of the weight. So let me show you that again. So we're in that front rack position. Elbows up, we come down. This is what often happens. People start letting that chest come down, elbows trying to keep it, okay? Well, even if we're in this bottom position, we're like, we can't get out, I push it forward. Hips come back, weight comes forward, hips, so it stays away from the knees. Now the weight's in front of us, okay? Best, easiest way to be able to ditch that weight. Remember, the weight at the bottom of the squat is always going to be the heaviest. That is where we're going to feel the most load. We get scared the most when we're coming up. I want you to really think, keeping that tension at the bottom of the position, driving out of the legs to extend those hips to a standing position, trying to get up out of that squat as much as we can, okay? Hopefully that helps for this week's Tuesday Tech and Tactics.